right. Are you there? Ooh. All right. Welcome to our Tuesday edition of our Q&A. We do this every Tuesday for those of you who are new to our Decker Lives. We go every Tuesday. We talk about just answering questions that might be coming in from sorry. It's what happens when you drink something hot and it goes down the wrong tube. Anyways, we're answering questions. Hey, Frog. I am, and you. I am here. I am. Hiding behind some pictures, but I'm here. Zoop. There we go. We've got some... There we go. We've got some pictures coming in from our Driver of the Year awards that are coming to you, let's see, this tomorrow, right? The 31st. It's tomorrow. They're coming, ready or not, right? So you'll be seeing those coming in. We'll be doing the announcement. I'm not sure exactly what time it is, so we'll be doing the premiere for you guys. I'm a little excited about that. Should be an awesome time. So keep your eyes open for that. You'll see it on our Facebook channel, probably our YouTube as well. Our Facebook channel, by the way, is facebook.com/DTLinc. You'll be able to follow us there if you aren't already following us there online. Please do so. All right. So, you can hear you? I miss working. Oh, soon though, right? Soon. Everybody's been sick, it seems like. Sorry, breaking things here. Hey, Aim, how are ya? I got Caden's pictures uploaded just in time for the live today. Yes, and Anna's here. Anna. All right, the crew is all here. I am dropping everything. So, how this works basically is, this is a Q&A, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about injury prevention, but obviously we're a trucking company. We have available driving positions to you. So if you want information on those positions, you just need to drop your zip code or your city and state into the chat, and I will answer those questions as they come in. Between Anna and I and Amy's, she's pretty much got us covered as well. We'll be able to answer those questions for you. All right? Zip code works best. We'll talk a little bit about some of these updates that are happening here for us as well. But let's talk about what's going on this week. This is a busy week for us. Yesterday we did our live on our Facebook channel for those of you who were able to join us. Thank you. And then of course today we're doing our Q&A available to you to answer any questions. And then we've got tomorrow, pretty much everything this week. Tomorrow we are going to be celebrating our Driver of the Year awards. But for those of you who know, when we do the Driver of the Year awards, we don't only do the Driver of the Year awards. We also celebrate our Million Mile winners during that time. And we have several Million Mile winners. We have Martin Blanker, Art Club, Chad Hazelton, Gary Howard, Sean Lanfear, Aiden Legou Biez, Tim Olden, David Sterrett, all Million Mile winners. We also have two Million Mile winners, Ronald Birkin and Ed Woodley. And then we have one 5 million mile achiever. That is Alan Chapman. So congratulations to all of our 2020 Million Mile winners. That is a feat in and of itself. But we'll be celebrating them. You'll see a couple of those names are also on our Driver of the Year winners. And those will be announced yet again tomorrow, along with the title of a Grand Champion. So if you're not familiar with our Grand Champion Awards, and I know we'll lay this down a little bit more for you tomorrow, but our Grand Champion is awarded $15,000 in cash. So I look forward to seeing who our winner is for the 2020 year. Frog says, nope, I'm not sick. Good. Anna says, Driver of the Year and Driver of the Month and ATA Awards. That's exactly right, and awards winner. So our ATA Award nominee was Stephen Allerger. So for those of you who know that the actual announcement is in April, so we can't wait to have that. So it's just, I think it's about a week away, because I believe it's around the 7th that they announce the ATA Driver of the Year award. And we have our own Stephen Allerger, who has been nominated for that. That's only 5 nominees in the nation for that title. And this is the first for Decker to have somebody participating in that. So this is super exciting. We'll get to see a little bit more about Stephen Allerger. For some of you already know quite a bit about Stephen. We've recognized him a couple of years in a row for the 2,500th Peterbilt receiver. He's also for Decker, and then he was also named the grand champion in 2018, I think. 2018? Starting to get my years all gobbled up here. So we'll see how we're doing. All right, so that's what we'll dive into. Then come Thursday, the 1st of April, as you guys will be fooling people left and right, we will actually be announcing our first quarter drawing winner. So we'll be drawing, where's my little drawer? I'll have this sucker packed with names for who have qualified for our referral bonus. So just like we've announced before, if you've watched any of our videos on our referral program, anybody who's referred somebody in the first quarter, your name will be entered in for a drawing for $1,000. So in addition to the $2,500 that you're receiving the $1,500 that you're receiving per driver that you refer, you also get an additional incentive of a t-shirt, and then you'll get business cards to help refer even more. If you refer 3 or more drivers, you're going to get a tumbler plus a $100 gift card to Pilot Flying J. If you refer 4 or 5 drivers, you're going to get paid $2,000 per driver for the referral bonus, and all paid out within 90 days. And if you refer 6 or more drivers within the 2021 year, then you're going to get you're going to get paid $2,500 per driver, all again paid out within the first 90 days. So there are so many different tiers. In addition to the 5th driver that you refer, you'll receive a referrer jacket, team jacket, and the top referrer of the year will receive an additional $25,000 as the grand prize winner. You have to have at least 5 drivers, and it's the top referrer that receives that. So for this Thursday, I had to think about it, for the first quarter drawing announcement, Robbie Munson, Jody Wolber, Richard Napick, Chad Rotman, Josh Coleman, Larry Dunster, Michael Anderson, Mario Paz, Gregory Heron, Thomas Remington, Nelson Moreno, John Cecil, William Hobby, and Richard Hayes all are on the list for referring somebody. So they're in the drawing. My phone is going off like crazy, so I gotta put it on silent. I apologize for that. So that's what we've got. All right, looking forward to that. Absolutely. Who's excited? I'm excited. Yes. Frog says, can you put my name in it just for fun? You have to refer somebody, and then I will. Hire on somebody that's referred, I should say. All right. Little hiccup with the video, I see. Just a little bit. Not too bad. Just here and there. Just a little bit. All right, so let's dive into today. Today we're going to talk about injury prevention. So there's all kinds of ways to prevent injury. One of the things that we've done recently is to provide you with a resistance band. This resistance band, I would say it's about 30-pound resistance. It could be full of malarkey. But it's a pretty decent resistance band that's available to you if you go to the Missoula terminal, if you stop by the Welcome Center in Fort Dodge, or at the Bessemer terminal, you'll have access to this. Not access to it, they will give you one of these. All kinds of different exercises that you can do with the resistance band to help prevent injury. It is proven that doing a proper warm-up, doing stretches, and then of course doing your exercises, your resistance training with proper form and a proper count, meaning not rushing through it, but going through slowly, will help to prevent injury. That's why we have this resistance band. And to increase resistance, you just double up the band. All right. Also, ways to help prevent injury. We have heard several of you guys asking for a transfer station when it comes to upgrading our trucks. So you know that we've got all of these new trucks that are coming in. We've got the 2021 Peterbilts. They have, again, continue to have pretty much everything on the truck that you can ask for. From APUs and inverters, refrigerators, microwaves, CB units, televisions with satellite TV. It's 100 plus channels. We have company paid, that's company paid, of course. We have the smart drive system. So we have the safety features with the inward and outward facing event recorders. We have the lane departure, speed gauge, following distance monitor on all of those available to you. And the TransFlow GeoTab unit that are in the truck. So that's what all of our new trucks are equipped with currently pretty much all of our trucks are equipped with. However, since we're doing a lot of updates, approximately 11, 10 to 15 upgrades a week in the equipment, we're getting rid of all those 2018 trucks and putting you in a newer truck. We need a way to safely transition you from one truck to the next. So because of your request, yes, we heard you, we had Jared Hutchinson in the fabrication shop put together a beautiful transfer station in Fort Dodge. So now you can park alongside of the transfer station with your truck, and then with your new truck or the upgraded truck, you'll park on the other side and you'll just move things on over. Be easy peasy. My screen is still frozen. There we go. And then now it just freezes on something else while I'm here. That'll work. This is free. Yeah, the band, it's free. You betcha. The tension band is free, she says. Joe Bob. Can you put my name on it? Yes, so that's what we have for you. We've got that new transfer station, I guess I should say, that's available in Fort Dodge. Right now, we currently only have one. We're working on getting some others, but we know that this is important because you guys are constantly moving things back and forth because of the new truck. So I'm trying to make it easy on you. Another big part, by the way, of injury prevention is flat out avoiding distractions. So if you're doing that, you're ahead of the game. Why? Why, oh why? There we go. Yeah, so you're ahead of the game that way. I'm trying to figure out why my camera is just not working, no matter which one I use. Thought it would work with one instead of the other, but I'm full of malarkey. All right. Any other questions on the transfer station or any of the upgrades on the trucks? No? All right, so I do want to clarify as well with our trailer washouts, truck washouts, things like that. It's very important that you get approval for any truck or trailer washout. Couple of reasons. If you're needing to get a trailer washout, some of our customers would do the washouts themselves, and so there's really no reason for us to double dip into those funds. So make sure that you're contacting Bruce Lindy at 2180, extension 2180, to find out. Sorry, of course, that's when the camera worked as I sneeze. Okay. Anna, help me out here. What's happening? So, that being said, you need to contact Bruce for the trailer washout permission, okay? For authorization, basically. And again, his extension is 2180. Make sure that you do that. It saves about $40 every time we're not paying for a trailer washout that we're already paying for. So, it is quite expensive for a trailer washout, or can add up quite quickly for how often we get our trailers washed out. Now, as it comes for the truck and trailer, or the truck washes, we love our equipment looking sharp. We invest in high quality equipment and all the amenities you can think of. That's something that's very important to us. However, we do have to have a limitation on the amount of times you wash the truck. It adds up. It adds up quite quickly. We use the Blue Beacon truck facilities, the truck wash facilities. So you can get permission every 30 days to get a truck wash at one of the Blue Beacons. Again, it needs to be authorized by Bruce, extension 2180. So just reach out to him. If you're not 30 days or outside of the 30 days, just give him a call, find out, and we'll fill you in on that. If it is, then you can always get the truck washed at the terminal. If you're at any of the terminals with truck and wash facilities, stop in, get it washed. You can do it on a daily basis. You can do it weekly, whatever. You definitely have that option to get it done. But if you aren't near a facility and you do need to still get the truck washed, then again, contact Bruce. If it's so bad, if it's just out of control, just get a hold of him. We'll do our best to accommodate. We can't always, but it's still worth asking. Worth reaching out to Bruce for that. I know, I don't know what the deal is. I got nothing, Anna. Nothing. I can try a different camera. I'm not sure if that's going to do me any justice. Either one of them are going to work. Nope. Got nothing. Got nothing at all. Okay. Trying to figure it out. Yeah, I know. You can hear the voice. Well, that's at least that counts, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'd like it to work. That'd be fantastic. All right. I'll quit messing with it. It's not getting me anywhere on those. Did you guys notice that we've got someone famous on the team? Thomas Remington has been writing for Overdrive. He's the cook, the chef out on the road. What is the title? I can't remember. He's got a name. It is, well, of course, the Trucked Up Cooking. You're well aware of that, but I think it's like Overdrive Magazine, Trucked Up Chili. Thomas has a new nickname, and I can't remember what he gave him. But there's a article there for you to take a look at. You can also see it on our blog. Actually, what I'll do is let me just give you the link to it, and you can check it out when you get a chance. How's that? There we go. There you go. Now you can check it out when you get a chance. I'm really sorry about it freezing up, you guys. I'm really not sure why it's doing that for us. Could be the number of tabs that I have open as well. We've got a couple of things. I want to make sure that you guys are diving right in on this. We have these awesome bans. Please make use of them. Injury prevention can be very serious. The number of work comps that are out there can decrease if you take time for injury prevention. What do you think? What do you think, Frog? Are there ways to reduce the risk of injury? What could you have done? Coming in and out of the truck properly is a must. Making sure that you have 3 forms of contact coming in and out of the truck. Obviously, that's an easy go-to. But exercising, warming up properly, doing the right type of exercises, making sure that when you're getting out of the truck to do a pre-trip that you're stretching your body. while you do your pre-trip. So 5 injury prevention exercises. Easy to do, especially with these bands. You've got, if my video isn't going to work, this isn't going to help you any, but you can do a shoulder rotation. And with these bands, by the way, you do have a couple of different exercises that'll come with you. I was just going to look for it, but you'll have exercises that'll go out with you. But shoulder rotation, where you're standing with your feet together, you hold the resistance tube in front of you, and then with your palms facing together, and your elbows bent at 90 degrees by your side, you lengthen your back and you tuck your chin as you extend out and back in. So keeping your elbows by your side, rotate your forearms out to stretch the tube, and then you draw your shoulder blades back in. You should feel the stretch right about here, right around your shoulder blade, your neck and your shoulder. When you're sitting in the truck for hours on end, you've got to stretch your shoulders, your lower back, your hips. You need to get that movement. Another good one is if you hook up your bands to the top corner, you can do a wood chop. So you kneel half with a chop, just go across your body with that band. If you need the double resistance, then you, like I said, you loop it through so you can use it twice instead of just the once, and go across your body just like a wood chop, like you're chopping wood. That's the second move. Shoulder or neck rotation, just rotating slowly. You can do it. I do all of these exercises morning, noon, and night. Every time you stop, it's a great exercise. Doing a shoulder press, you can either hold the bottom part of your band and push up, get your elbow around so it doesn't smack you in the face, and then you're pushing up as an extension for the overhead press. And as you go back down, if you want to work some of your balance, lift a leg, lift the opposite leg, and go up and back down. Several different exercises. Great exercise for your hips and for increased lower body is putting your feet inside here, as my hands are now, and just walking, keeping that resistance. The further you have your legs apart and keep staying within that resistance, the better it is for you. The more you'll be working those muscles, the more under tension that they will be. So those are some great exercises to get you started. Doing a squat, moving this band from your ankles where you're doing the squat walk, basically, the resistance band walk, moving that to your legs or just below your knees, and doing a wall sit, or even without the wall. And then you can work on a clam, opening and closing your knees to work hip rotation as well, hip flexion. So the banded clamshell is basically what that is. Then you've got the laying down, having your feet hooked on each end and just pedaling like a bike, just like a bike. And that resistance, it's going to help with your hip flexion as well. So several different exercises, simple exercises, but if done properly, will make a huge difference. And the exercises that I'm giving you are actually, they can be a warm-up in and of themselves. So you don't have to do an additional warm-up if you do the exercises properly. I just realized that link was a little too big for you. There we go. That's why you didn't see it. There you go, there you go. Okay, so yes, if you do the exercise properly, and when I'm talking properly, I'm talking about like giving a 2-second exhale for any concentric move, and any eccentric movement, you're going to inhale for 3 seconds. So it should be a total of 5 seconds, 5-second count for all exercises, for each repetition, for each rep, okay? So if I'm going to go down, that's to the earth, so eccentric, then I'm going to breathe in for a count of 3. Out as I exhale and do the power move. So if I'm squatting, I'm inhaling for 3 and then exhaling for 2. So time under pressure. But as long as you're doing it at that speed, and I'm not talking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, too. You know, that speed right there. Again, the warm-up with the band is great if you're going to be doing the lateral band walk or the squat walk, where these are around your ankles. Then you can raise it up towards your upper thigh as well. You can do the bridges or the thrusters, as well as an extension, a leg extension, all great warm-up exercises, because you're less likely to sprain in these exercises or sprain, pull, or injure yourself, and they'll keep your movement available. Planks are a great warm-up as well. I highly suggest that you do the forearm plank, where your plank is on that forearm instead of on your wrist, especially if you have sore wrists. And because so often when you're driving, obviously, your wrist can get sore from being in that same movement. Squats, you can do squats with these, Bulgarian squats. You can do, as well as squats, you can do the deadlift, which is very similar. Putting this on your foot and then doing a deadlift where you push your hips back, you keep your chin in a neutral position, and then as you come up. Now as a squat, you're going to keep it under your toe or your foot, depending on how much resistance you want, because you can put your foot here for more resistance, or you can put your foot here for less resistance. Like I said, this is about a 30-pound tube, so I would say that this is approximately 30-pound resistance versus more like a 60. And I could be off, but I'm thinking that's about what it is. That's what it feels like. Hey, Mudflap, good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. We're having a little issue with the video again today, last couple of days, so I apologize for the intermittent freezing. But we'll be brief today and get everybody to a normal video, non-lagging video at this point. I appreciate you guys joining me though. So lots going on today, lots going on this week, so keep your eyes open later this week for the referral drawing, as well as the Driver of the Year announcements coming tomorrow. So much going on, so little time. If you want to talk to one of the recruiters, since as long as you guys have audio, that's a good thing. But if you do want to talk to one of the recruiters directly, you just need to reach out to us at 888-668-0698. Again, 888-668-0698. Or contact one of the recruiters at drivedecker.com, and you can do an application there as well. All right, excellent. Again, I apologize everybody for the video quality and the lack thereof. We'll see what we can do to get that fixed for you. What I'll do is I'll leave you for today. If you guys have a moment to reach out to anybody in the recruiting department, please do so at 888-668-0698, and we'll work on having a better video stream for you next week.